This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
Don't forget, you should every week check out sweetdeals.com/Atlanta. Stuff for the summer, too. Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies. You can get 2 tickets for that. Normally $134, but just $67 at sweetdeals.com/Atlanta. Always deals at Amazon and HelloFresh. Shall we go to the travel section, guys?
You know you love it.
I mean,
give us some ridiculous 12-cent vacation. Let's go. What do you got?
Okay, Cancun Hyatt Resort Collections. 5-day, 4-night, all-inclusive.
Let's Price is Right it. Hold on. Let's Price is Right it. What's the normal?
Normally almost $2,000.
Almost $2,000. Jimmy, you want to go first?
I'll say $665.
Ooh, I'm going to go with $69.95.
Crash.
$49.99.
$29.95.
Ah, $29? For how many days?
What? Wait, $29?
Yeah.
Jimmy, it's a sweet deal.
5 days, 4 nights, all-inclusive. Cancun Hyatt Resort Collections at sweetdeals.com/Atlanta.
Jimmy.
Just listen to me.
This is a sweet deal. You bid how much?
I thought it was like, I don't know, $600 and something dollars for a...
JB, no, you need to go to Sweet Deals.
I guess so.
You were just on a big trip to what? You went to Alaska.
Right, and let me tell you what, there are no deals. I could not believe how expensive Alaska is. I thought it was going to be cheap.
Isn't it one of the most expensive places in the world? Yeah.
I wouldn't think it's cheap.
Well, it's like, first of all, the food, the reason is because they don't produce anything in Alaska other than fish and moose. So they don't produce anything, so everything has to be imported. But like every meal you eat, it's like casino prices.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right? It's like Vegas prices. But it was the trip of a lifetime. I mean, it was Micah and my last summer trip before he goes to college. I wanted to make it really memorable. We didn't do the cruise because you guys have been on cruises, right? Yeah?
I haven't.
You haven't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about cruises is that if you do the excursions, you're always looking at your watch, right? You're like, wait, the boat leaves in 90 minutes. We got to get back to the boat. Where's the boat? How far are we from the boat? You know,
Jimmy, you got a yacht. You don't want to get on that. You need a yacht so you can make your own schedule.
Well, that may be. But every day we were doing something that made us say, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're here doing this. I mean, we took a seaplane like off a lake bed and flew onto this other lake and fished for salmon while wild brown bears are swimming around the boat. And we're like, is this dangerous? Should we be at least starting the motor here? I mean, it was like...
Is it not?
I thought it was, because brown bears are aggressive bears, you know, brown lay down. I guess that's the rule. But the guide said, no, they're used to people being here. And then we took the fish and the guy cooked it like on the boat, right? Like it'd been out of the water 20 minutes and he filleted it and cooked it on the boat. We took a helicopter ride onto a glacier and did a dog sled thing, you know, where they have like a camp where they train Iditarod dogs, and that was ridiculous. We did.
Was it freezing?
No, Alaska. It was not. It was like 50s, 60s. It was gorgeous, and it's sunny, so it's beautiful.
Yeah, as you're experiencing all of this, was Micah like really into it?
Yes, I could tell he was having...
There was a pause there.
I hesitate because he's, kind of one of these typical non-expressive, non-emotional teens where it's like, but I could tell he was having an amazing time.
I'm a little bit ahead of you, with the kid college thing, so I want to give you some advice.
Yeah.
From one dad to another. Be prepared to be very insignificant starting the day he drives away. I mean, it's crazy how all of a sudden they get their own world and they're like, ugh.
See ya.
Anything you say, ugh. you get the like sigh or the.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because like we're talking about drop off. When we drop them off in August.
Oh yeah.
And we're planning the drop off day. It's going to be. I mean, every night, even now, every night. Honestly, you know me. I'm very emotional about this stuff. I lay in bed in tears, with anxiety, panic, 4 nights a week. Just like at the thought of him going. And so, the day of drop off. We're planning, we drop him off. His move-in time is 10 o'clock. And so, what time should we leave after drop-off? Like, are we going to stick around and have dinner? And everybody's like, they want you out of there so fast.
And they're embarrassed about the roommate because can you leave before the roommate gets here?
Oh, my God. Well, talk about embarrassed. So, Mike is rooming. He's rooming with one of his best friends, okay? So the other mom, who does not want to be named on this one, and we're all on like this group parent chat, the sets of parents, about how to set up the room. So the mom of the other one sends a picture on the chat yesterday of like matching bedwear, like matching blankets and matching bed sheets for each bed.
Did she do it like a Pinterest board or something? What?
And she's like, what about this if the boys have like matching bed?
Oh, no.
Bedwear? Yeah.
No.
Like, they're not twins going away to camp. Like, they're not. It's like, yeah. So it was a great trip. Now, I do want to ask you, how are you getting to the airport these days, Barnes?
It varies. If it's like a week, I'll go to that Fast Park. And this is not a paid endorsement, but it's the one at the international terminal right there at the intersection where you get off. It's fairly inexpensive. Like, I think it's $15 or $18 a day, and then it's a 3-minute ride over. But other than that, I mean, if you have to take an Uber, it's just such a fluctuation in price.
Uber.
But Uber, at least from where I live, is like $75.
Just sometimes you're screwed if you wait and then you're like, you gotta go, and it happens to be a surge.
Right.
It's just sometimes not worth it.
Well, and I got burned once by off-site parking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I won't do that. And I used to do the economy lot, which I love, because it was like $15 or $16 a day, right?
Yeah.
In one fell swoop, I don't know if you know this, in one fell swoop, they raised it to $30 a day. It went from $16 to $30 at the economy lot in one.
Well, there's a shortage right now of parking because of all the, construction.
So now we're taking MARTA.
Oh, God. No.
Dude, when was the last time you were on MARTA?
10 years.
Okay. It is the most convenient way to get to the airport. No question about it. Drops you off right there.
Is there a butt here?
It has become like riding on the back of a garbage truck.
It's unbelievable.
It's so bad. First of all, it's like the vagrants.
Yeah, they don't police it.
They don't police it. The last 2 times we were on there were people who literally had escaped from the hospital and were on the bus. And how do I know that? The first guy had a Grady bed sheet wrapped around him.
Still with the wristband?
No, of course with the wristband. It had poo on it.
Oh, no.
The whole car cleared out when he walked on. And then 2 days ago we get on it. The guy walks on. He still has his IV in, like not the bag, but he still has the needles that, the ports that they put in. They don't release you like that, right?
It sounds about right. I mean, it does sound about right.
Jimmy, this is where the $75 on Uber sounds pretty good.
Now it sounds good.
It's so awful now.
Or the parking at $30. Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Now you've refreshed what I saw the last time. No thanks.
Mic Drop. Hosted by former Navy SEAL Mike Ritlin. It's raw.
Any single time that you left the wire, you could lose 4 guys.
It's unfiltered.
That was the most horrible screaming I'd ever heard. Taking a hit on the chin, you want to pay it back?
It's tough talk from the top minds in their field.
Would I choose to not do our duty as military fighting men? No, I would not make that decision, without question.
Mic Drop. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.